Hello, Mike Ashton, head pro at Kokanee Springs. I'm here on the driving range at Kokanee. On the driving range to show you not only how beautiful it is, but to give you a few tips and specifically a stretch. In order for all of us to stay limber during the winter, we need a stretch to what I think this stretch will do, other than loosening up the bones and muscles and tendons in our bodies throughout the long cold winters. On top of that, I think this stretch is a beautiful way for us to coordinate the 3 or 4 different circles that we have going on in a golf swing. And by those circles, I mean the turning of the hips, moving in a pretty small little narrow circle radius, the size of our hips. And then we've got the arms that are longer, the shoulders and the arms that are making another circle, a bigger, wider circle than the hips turn. The club head is another circle. 3 major circles. The club head is making a circle that's probably 6-7 feet in diameter, 14 feet in 14 feet in diameter, 6 or 7 feet in radius. So these 3 circles all trying to synchronize themselves during a complicated golf swing here can lead to some mismatch of speeds of these circles. So this stretch where we take our core and we turn from here to here, focusing on that turn more than we do when we're trying to turn a golf swing. So let's drop the golf club, just turn our core for this stretch. And this is something you can do in your living room during the winters. And what I want to do is to have my hands touching my thighs, and instead of getting the arms involved where we're starting to make this big wide circle, let's just focus in on the core here. And we put our hands on our thighs, put the right hand a little bit lower than the left hand if you're a right-handed golfer, because that's what we need to hit golf shots with, where the right hand is lower than the left hand, right? So here we are at a pretty comfortable address position, and to simulate a backswing, let's just slide the left hand down the left thigh and the right hand up the right thigh, and just work on pivoting the shoulders here, back and through. And it's a really good workout for your core. You're going to try to turn 90 degrees right there. I'm at age 58, so it's a little bit of a struggle. But that's all it is, right there. Stretching the core. So what we got is more of a leveraged turn of the core, rather than getting this movement and side to side and wide. We can think about turning the shoulders, but when you put your hands on your thighs and start doing this, you feel the leverage. That's going to give you consistency, using that core turn to influence the rest of the flying body parts that can get out of sync with this turn of the core. Now, as we're turning our core here, let's also take a look at what the feet should be doing, because that's a real important part, to have the stability. Spikes in our shoes, grabbing the ground, turning and twisting, but not giving way with our feet. It's really important just to have that stability. And my hero, Jack Nicklaus, if you read my book, by the way, I've got a book on Google Docs. Everybody's welcome to, if you just send me your email. My email is ashton43mike@yahoo.ca. That's ASHTON 43mike@yahoo.ca. If you send me your email, I can give you a link to access the book on Google Docs. And what I want to show you is the feet that Jack, when he was a kid, 11 years old, his teacher, Jack Grout, made sure that his feet, the ankles rolled side to side in a swing. So here's the backswing, where the knee came in, and he rolled to the inside of that foot and stayed on the inside of that foot. That knee doesn't budge. And then on the forward swing, Jack, unlike most players in the world, and maybe this is the reason why he has won 18 majors and nobody else has, Tiger hasn't caught up to him yet. On the forward swing, Jack does this. Here's pretty much impact position right here for Jack, where he takes that right foot and he doesn't lift the heel. When he's sitting an iron shot and the stance is a fairly narrow stance, he's in this position with his foot. That foot is angled inwards. There's a lot of movement of his knee. This knee stays flexed. This knee has a lot of flex, which allows that right foot to come in on the inside edge of the foot so he can push and stay stable with his feet during the swing at impact, very stable, using the ground to solidify things. Most people either have their foot flat. I was looking at Rick Shields on YouTube the other day. He likes to have his foot flat. He has his ball position in the middle, I think, therefore. Jack has his ball forward in the stance, just inside his left heel. I'll put the water bottle where Jack puts his ball. Always, this is for every club in the bag, including his driver. Wedges, drivers, he has the ball inside his left heel. And if the stance is this narrow, then he is able to keep that inside edge of his right foot on the ground until he straightens that knee. When that knee straightens, sure, there's more hip turn, that heel comes off the ground finally. But at impact, Jack, maybe the greatest player who ever lived, has his foot angled inwards like this. So as we're doing our core stretch, let's just make sure that footwork, might as well kill two birds with one stone. Make sure that that foot is staying on the ground to give a good stretch in this here. I'm feeling a very tight stretch in this right knee because that's a move I haven't been good at in my career as a golf pro. So there's a stretch for me too. It never ends. Interesting, huh? So give that a try. Good luck. Hope to see you out here at Kokanee Springs. Hello, my name's Mike Ashton, head pro at Kokanee Springs. I'm here in the driving range to show you how beautiful it is. It's a fall day and the fall colors are just gorgeous. A lot of yellows up there in the trees, not a lot of reds, a few red trees out here.
Download the free Stingray Music mobile app.